All right, this is Lance at the desk. Looks like we're still getting quite a few Chime messages that are getting lost in space because the address for the bot, the central offices, that's what the CO stands for, isn't going through. So I'm going to show you guys how to do a Chime. So it's this icon right here. It's like kind of a wheel, pinwheel, I guess. So you click on that. Okay. If you have access, this page should come up. You see this down on the bottom, it says rooms. Okay, I have access to 2 rooms. That's why there's 2 red, there's 2 inside the red circle. So I click on that 2. Okay, and then most of you will have access to the DDE8 Love DS. That's how you send in your messages to central operations to figure out if you should deliver a package or not and get one assigned to you, whatever it might be. Occasionally I do milk runs, and for those of you that don't know what a milk run is, that's just Level & Logistics is in charge of delivering all the packages that don't belong here in northern Colorado back down to Denver so they can get sent to wherever. So if we get packages here that were supposed to go to North Dakota, Level & Logistics has to drive those back down to Denver so they can get sent off to North Dakota or Denver or Colorado Springs or wherever it might be, somewhere else that this station doesn't deliver to. But anyways, we click on the DDE8 Love DS, brings us into this chat room. Okay, and these are some that under Charles' name that I've been just relaying back onto our drivers. So what you want to do down here is type in a new message. So you click on that box, you type in the @ symbol. Okay, there's the @ symbol. Then you type in @bot, B-O-T. Okay, when I type in @bot, you see this list of things right here. We've got CO bot up top. We've got Chime Assistant CT1, Chime Assistant CT2. We want that very first one that says CO bot. That means Central Operations Bot. So you click on that, okay? And then what it did is my @bot now just became @CO, Central Ops Bot. Now when you type in your message, whether it be please assign, please assign T, B, A, whatever, 12 digits, 000000000, whatever, to me. Okay, now this is great, but I'm signed in as me, so the bot will know that this is from Lance Zimney. Now, if you're signed in to Chime under someone else, you might need to type in, please assign that TBA to DA, which is Delivery Associate. And let's say I wasn't signed in as me, I'd put my name. Whatever the system knows you as, okay? And then I would hit that green arrow, send. Actually, I'm going to send it, so I'm going to put this is a sample shooting a how-to video for our DAs. Please ignore if you choose to. Thank you. Now I'm going to hit the green. Okay, so there we go. Just letting them know this is a sample. Obviously, there's no TBAs with that number. It's probably not even 12 digits. So, boom. I sent it. Now it's blue. And immediately, the central office bot sends me a message. A central ops associate will be with you momentarily. Okay, if you send a message and do not get that, it means nobody is probably going to receive your message. So if you're wondering why you had to send the same message 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times and wasted a lot of your time, that's probably why, because it's not actually going there. But if you do what I said in the above steps, it should go there. Now, they're probably going to ignore it, but they might come up and say, okay, we see that you've been helped or don't need help, and it'll say this case is resolved, which it says up here. your request has been resolved by a central ops associate for case number blah 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 blah. Okay, if some person does reply back, they want more info. Let's see, like this one, Sean. Oh. This Sean Millen says that TBA is terminal and should be returned to station. Please advise the RTS desk at the end of the route. Thank you. Now, if you wanted to say thank you, Sean, you would just type in @ and then start typing in his name, Sean, or her name. Don't know if that's male or female. And then that name should pop up above where you're typing in Sean, and it should give you a drop-down menu of names to choose from. You want to select the one. There we go. This one says, copy that. Thank you. The exception created appears to not require Colorado Central Ops assistance. As such, we will be closing the case. For any further escalations, okay. Now it says your request has been resolved. So there should, unless I wanted to say thank you, Karen, and maybe I will actually do it right now. @ Karen, and it was Karen Aguilar. So yeah, we've got our own Karen Stephanie, we've got Karen Gonzalez and Karen Aguilar. So I'm going to click on Karen Aguilar and put thank you. Thank you. Boom. And it's sent. That went directly to her. Okay. She may or may not reply. But anyways, if you're, again, this is, if you've never done this before or been doing it incorrectly, this should help you actually get your requests answered in a more timely manner. Now, sometimes you do get some of these replies that someone will be with you shortly. It may still take a few minutes. Sometimes if you go into then leave that area and drive into an area where there's no data, you may not get a reply until your phone connects back up with data. So if it goes through and you don't necessarily need to leave that area right away, maybe hang tight. Sometimes I send these through knowing I'll be delivering in that neighborhood, and I'll get some more stops done, and then when I see the answer, if I got to go back, I'm still in that neighborhood, I'll take care of it. If you're waiting for a reply and you got to drive 15 minutes to your next stop, make sure you probably hang out and get that reply in case you got to come back. So, all right, if you have any more questions, just ask us here at Dispatch. Thank you.